Hello, 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 welcome. Welcome to Bahrain for the 5th race of the ICR calendar. We are here for just a normal weekend, unlike last week, which was a sprint race. And unfortunately, we do have only 8 people this time around. It is getting low, but I'm hoping to fix that very soon. 1 minute has gone already in this qualifying session. We have a few people out on track. Track Racer, I believe, is one to already be out. And I am not alone this time. I am not alone. I will be joined by Mr. Elliot himself. Hello, Elliot.
Hello there, William. You will not be alone for once. I
No,
finally have.
unlike you, who is normally alone. So, right, let's get this fixed up. There we go. Track Tracer is the first on track, closely followed by Mr. BP.
Made a bit off track there, Tracer. Readying up his tyres. Go for a lap. Indeed.
He has the soft tyres enabled on his car. He is weaving to try and heat them up. As he comes around the final corner now, he will be starting his qualifying lap. DRS open. And let's ride on board for his first lap. Not just his first lap, but the first lap of this session as well. Down into turn 1 braking at the 100-metre board. A bit deep, probably deeper than he would have liked. Turn 2 though, he clips the apex well and recovers his mistake in turn 1. DRS once again open as we go up into turn number 4, just before the 50-metre braking board this time. As that looked very clean for the Ferrari Purple Sector 1 through these S-curves down into turn number 8. Small lock up on the inside there, but he hits the apex pretty well and the exit looked nice for him. Down into turn 9 and 10. Maybe the trickiest corner of the circuit is a lock-up on the inside for the Ferrari, but that does not affect his rotation, that does not affect his speed, and DRS once again open down the back straight into turn 11 now, towards the end of the second sector. Track Tracer will be not maybe pushing, but pushing to put down a good banker lap through 13. Again, he clipped the apex pretty well. Another straight to go. And it's 2 corners left for the Ferrari, which more looks like 1 just after the 100-metre braking board there for Track Tracer. And he'll be up to the line. DRS open. It's a 27.9, the first lap time to be set. BP has invalidated his lap time. He will not be setting down a lap time this time. EX3 is on the flying lap. It looked like a very aggressive turn in from the Haas, but nonetheless he carries on. It was a purple sector 2 for him. What can he do? Where can he pull his car? He's only battling Track Tracer currently. He's the only one to offset a valid lap time. DRS wide open. It's a 28.1. 1.5 tenths down. Upturn to the line, 3.7 seconds down. Varun goes ahead of him, 6 tenths away from the leader. This is Cal.
Cal coming down on the Inters.
Wanting to maybe set a benchmark on the to see how the grip is. It's not going to be any competitive lap time. It still beats Upton. Who was on slick tyres, I believe. Yes, he is. So maybe that was just a bad lap for Upton. I think maybe he might be pushing now. Maybe it was just a banker lap for him. Maybe he just needed to warm up. Why is it come up with Adam? We will never know. I will need to change that when I have the time. So, Upton.
DRS wide open, coming into the end of sector 2.
Turn number 11, I think that is the number you're looking for.
I
Now,
don't know them.
well, the only reason I know is because I've got the turn
You've
thing
got
in the
the
bottom
track
right
map.
of my screen.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I am living the life of a real F1 commentator with all the graphics that I need at my disposal. Down into turn 14, X10, turn 15. DRS open, will he be able to make any more gains? SP5, 2.4 seconds off the pace, it's quicker, but not maybe where he would want it to be at this current stage. Lucas is on an outlap.
Oh, yellow flag in sector 2. And well, there was, but it was a kick Sauber.
Looks like, yeah, BP in the room. Happy Man is on a lap, I believe. Through sector 2, and his split is... So he must have made a mistake in sector 3 then. He must have backed off in the third sector for his lap time to be that slow. 31 seconds off the pace, so just about gets him under the 100... no, that doesn't get him in the 100%, 107% mark, but he does cross the line, and it was, again, 2 warm-up laps for him, just like Upton, and he puts his SP for 6.5 tenths off Track Tracer's pace, who was the first person to sell a lap, and he's still at the front. Lucas, though, he, out of all people, is the driver that will want to be stopping Track Tracer this weekend. DRS Open into turn number 11. He got a purple first sector, and he will be looking to make even more gains through the second one. 2.5 tenths up is the verdict.
Using the slipstream of the, I believe, Williams, is it? Or was it Alpine? Of the Alpine. Indeed.
It's P1, 27.7, just under 2 tenths ahead of Track Tracer. And he now has provisional pole position, the McLaren, sitting pretty in first place. Track Tracer, I believe, is he just going to embark on a lap? I think so.
We'll spin out of that final corner.
As I say, a bit rear-endy there, a bit throttle happy for Track Tracer. And he's gone wide, he has invalidated his lap time. He won't be improving.
EX3 starting a lap.
Is indeed EX3. Take us through a lap of Bahrain. He is currently 3.5 tenths off of the pace. He will be looking to improve, maybe get on the front row, ideally pole position. Looks like he's backed off, I think. Yeah, definitely has backed off there.
So next is the Red Bull of Varun, who's behind him. Purple sector 1, it seems, on my timings.
Well, the game always likes to say everyone has purple sector 1s, but looking at my telemetry, it is saying the same thing, and that is more reliable than the game most of the time.
183.
So Varun might actually have purple first sector, and if he does, fair play. I think he's racing on controller instead of wheel. He's got a bit of a leg ache, apparently. So that's why he has switched over to controller. But that is a place. 3 tenths down, yeah. But he was a controller player. He's just switched over to wheel, so it's not like he is massively out of practice. Getting a nice slipstream from the kick Sauber. Bit of curb on the inside, maybe a bit too much. More than he would have wanted, maybe. Can he make any gains? DRS open to the line. He improves, stays in the same position. It's a 28.3, exactly 6 tenths off of Lucas. I think Cal is going on an actual lap time now.
Oh, wow.
Is Lucas on another lap though? It looks like he's pushing, so it might be 2 consecutive laps here for the McLaren. He did get purple sector too. DRS open. He extends his leads at the top. It is a 27.7, and he's now 2/10 clear of Trat Tracer. Cal invalidated. Upton, I think, is going on a lap. He will be trying again. Yeah, because he's invalidated is BP. I think BP is still marching on.
The yellow flag ahead is a McLaren with low fuel, I believe.
Yes. So that may be Lucas's car, or it probably is Lucas's car. I think BP in the room is absolutely flying on his lap. 5/10 up through the first 2 sectors, I believe. He is getting a huge slipstream from the Haas in front of him. That might be where he's getting all his time from. DRS open to the line. It is a 27.2. 5/10. Half a second clear up top. Lucas was probably feeling rather pleased with himself, but I don't think he will anymore, because BP has just demolished his time, and I would be feeling pretty smug if I were him.
Upton now, next across the line, 6/10 up, I believe.
Oh, we got a player. We have got a player.
Who's the player?
Cal is player.
Oh no.
I need to, right, what number is Cal? I need to change that. Yep, right, Cal is number 26. And Upton comes up as Adam. He's not Adam.
He can be Adam for now.
But no, I will just force a stop to my telemetry, give that a little change, and we will make our way.
In the meantime, Tracer in the Ferrari, 2/10 up on his lap time so far. Apparently he was purple. Don't know with F1. Trusting your telemetry here.
Well, I've stopped it, so
That's why I'm not trusting the purple right now. But he's 2/10 up, but still 6/10 off the kicks Alba. Into turn 14. Missed the apex. Stupid. Second sector, 6/10 ups actually. Another purple apparently due to game. As he comes down now. Into the final corner. Hits the apex. Oh, has a wheel spin, and that is off the track. And he boxes. Abandoned lap.
Lap time indeed abandoned.
He was up as well. But probably getting new tyres on ready for the final lap.
Probably. What is going on? I think Happy Man is out currently. I think he is on a... No.
I think he's went off. Yeah, he's therefore off.
Definitely not on a lap.
Does it still show for you, Cal? Cal's lap on Inters. He hasn't set another lap.
I think he's not actually set a lap on softs, that's why.
He is out now on a set of softs, so that could all change. And he looks like he is pushing.
Quite possibly. So, Happy Man Won't be the first because he's not on a lap time. Cal, I believe, is.
Yep. Yep, massively is. 2.2 up on his Inter's lap.
Game
would
says
go ahead
purple
of-
sector 2. Never believe it.
Never believed the game. Ooh, took a bit too much curb there. See if that's affected him as he comes down the final straight. Let's see what it is. It's P6 with a 128.4. I do believe he has enough time to refuel though, in case if he has enough to go again. Who's next?
I am just getting my. There we go. ICR TV. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, it's definitely working up now, isn't it? Every single Mercedes has no time, according to, I think. We don't have a grid of 20 Mercedes, though. I can confirm.
Bit realistic. Mercedes went missing again in Hungary. Just like how there's none here. All missing. I need to check the stream and see who you're watching.
Right, who's out? Trash Racer is just about to embark on his lap. However, there is a Haas just behind. That is
EX3, I
Happy
believe.
Man who's coming
I know
off the
that's one.
pits. EX3 is on the lap.
And mine's
BP has
Vanden.
retired. He thinks he
He's
has done
safe.
enough. Happy Man is also retired. He will not get another
Contract.
lap in. Varun, I believe. He's on the lap. Although he is 5/10 down. So I don't think it's going to be any improvement for him. I'll keep that there for now so we can just keep an eye on the time. We do have the checkered flag out. So Varun, yeah, wait and prove. That is him done for this session. Lucas has invalidated. He will not be improving. Track Racer, he is on a lap. Can he throw himself into the mix and get his lap time on to the front? He is not Varun. I don't know why that's come up. But Track Racer wrestling the car on the exit. The straights now into 14 and 15. Where can he put his car? DRS open. Oh! 10 100ths of a second. And I tell you what, he opened the DRS quite late there. I reckon if he opened it earlier, he might have had it. Upton. Up to the line. Improves.
Yeah,
Stays 8th. EX3. What can he do? 6/10 is the gap. He keeps his position. There we go. BP in the room is P1, the Track Racer P2. That is your front row. Lucas EX3, Varun, Cal, Happyman, and Upton finish off the grid. There we are. There we are. We are getting ready. We are waiting for the players. And hopefully we don't actually have anyone called player on the grid. Waiting. We are
If I,
waiting.
if I remember, didn't we have a player last week as well? Wasn't it Tracer, I believe? Last
No.
week.
Player last week. Who was player last week? It's Troll
So where was
Rap.
the... Oh, was it Troll Rap?
Troll Rap was player. This time it was Cal. It's always if you're in the Williams, you're just by default player.
Or was it because you're in 8th, maybe?
Because what?
Because maybe you're in 8th, maybe.
8th.
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, we will leave it on that anyway.
Me being stupid again, like always.
Yeah, Elliot, if you don't know, is always ridiculously stupid. Let's have a look at the weather. We are in Bahrain. It's 25 degrees. Track temperature 33 degrees, and it is going to be clear for the whole race. That is the prediction. Only a 4% chance of rain, which really means we aren't going to get rain. It is going to be a dry race once again. As there's a spinner. Oh, that's Cal, I think.
Wow. And Upton has been disqualified, apparently.
Yeah, so Upton and Cal have been disqualified.
No, Cal's still going. It's just Upton.
Yeah, Cal is still going. My bad. Upton is disqualified. This is the Drivers' Championship. Sorry, 91 points. Lucas on 71. So Lucas only 20 points behind in the front two for the championship. It is Lucas starting ahead of EX3 this time around. But maybe Track Tracer looking to get some gains today. I'm sure BP in the room will as well. He's 7th with 25 points. The Constructors looks like this. Haas with 116, McLaren on 71, close behind, and Aston Martin on 60, and Red Bull on 57, close behind. It says Alpine have 1 point. They have none. Just for your information. We have the race here at Bahrain as the drivers line up on the grid. Hopefully it will be a good race. We have 8 people, but up at the front we do know it can get rather interesting. Players look like they're set. We're just waiting for the lights, which are coming on now. 3, 4, 5 lights. The lights are out, and we have green flag racing. BP in the room looks like he gets a great start. There's a spin at the back. I think that is Upton in the Alpine, but BP in the room into turn 1 leads the way then. It's the Ferrari of Track Tracer in P2, and it's the Lucas behind that loses out to the Haas there of EX3. EX3, ooh, around the outside. That is an aggressive move on Track Tracer there. Does he get the move done? It looks like he might, you know. Yes, he does. So, well done to him. Lucas has dropped 2 places off the start. Upton started at the back anyway, so that doesn't affect him. It's Happy Man on the inside there of Cal. How's that fight going to go? Up back at front. Track Tracer and Haber. EX3, sorry. EX3 victorious going into turn 10. Track Tracer and Lucas both losing a position to EX3. And he will look currently to extend his championship lead, but Track Tracer really is having none of it. Round the outside, Track Tracer just has no options currently. Lucas now right wheel to wheel with the Ferrari. Can't get anywhere at the minute. There was a bit of contact between the Ferrari and the McLaren. Nothing too bad though, as BP in the room comes around the final corner. He leads us away. He finishes the first lap in the lead. EX3 P2. And look, he is under pressure from Track Tracer. down into turn number 1. Does Track Tracer get the move done? He's on the inside of 2. Oh, there's contact between the X3 and Track Tracer. That's let Lucas into P2. The McLaren is now up into the second podium position after the Haas and Ferrari make contact there. They will not be very happy with that. Round turn 8. It is Lucas, who's now 3 seconds behind BP. He is absolutely flying out in front. X3 now with DRS. He has DRS enabled. Varun is staying on the back, for God's sake, of Track Racing. Goes wide. Varun!
Oh!
Loses it, nearly spins. Happy Man's right on the back of him now. He's going to be on the inside for turn 14. Doesn't get the move done.
Oh,
He's on the
shit.
softs. Varun is on the mediums. But Happy Man's going to be right close to Varun now. Oh no, he's not. He's dropped off quite a lot there. I think there's a huge lock up there from Lucas. Close racing up ahead.
Seems like Lucas has went with a more downforce setup, and AX3's went for more like speed, like more high speed.
X3 wanting that straight line speed in the Haas. That's what he's wanting. Is that what he'll be getting? We'll have to find out. 7/10 is the gap. He does have DRS, which will be used to his aid. Absolutely chucking the car into the corners. That's not going to be good on his tyres, I can tell you that. He is really aggressive with turn-ins. He's gone wide.
He's trying everything.
And I think, yeah, with tyres and the model how they are now,
It will affect. It'll be bad. Like tires can degrade really easily now, so gotta be careful now.
he can indeed. Tracer is behind him now. He has to watch that one. The gap is still 5/10 between Lucas and the X3 though. DRS enabled quite late there for EX3. What's he gain down the straight? The gap's down to 4/10 now. But yeah, Lucas just has that slight advantage through the corners. And it is costing EX3, I think. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. I believe that is something to do with Happy Man. I think it was because Varun, well, I don't know. It's another yellow flag. It's Upton. He is round.
Not having a good race, is he?
Not so far. Up at the front
no.
though. Track Tracer is keeping with the X3 more than the X3 is keeping with Lucas. X3 just about keeping within DRS of Lucas. I think Lucas actually made a mistake as Upton has gone off again. He is spinning himself right round, baby, right round. Not having a good time in the Alpine. Just keep it straight. No, okay, well, we'll move away from him. The yellow flag will remain flying. Upton not having a good time at the minute. EX3 has gained back again on Lucas. I think Lucas might have made a mistake, or EX3 has just really found time in that Haas. There's a yellow flag. I think it's Cal now who is off. EX3 right on the back of Lucas. So he will have DRS as a yellow flag out. That is for Upton again. So
What's
Upton
happening today?
has spun up at 12.
Not having a good race.
Tracer very close to EX3. Four tenths is the gap between EX3. 4 tenths is the gap between EX3 and Tracer.
EX3's went off.
Cal has spun round.
Right round.
But these three are really tussling out. The top four is the place to look this season. Upton has made his way back to the pits on probably what is absolutely baking hot furnace tyres as Tracer on the inside of EX3. He's going for a move, but EX3's gaining on Lucas. 3 wide going into double. Lucas backs off. That's very smart from him. Tracer and EX3 though, they are not. EX3 keeping it on the inside. That's very risky. Tracer has to go off a bit to keep the position. EX3 hasn't got DRS. Tracer and Lucas do. Tracer ahead of EX3.
Oh, no.
Lucas on the inside of EX3. And it's Lucas ahead of Tracer, is it? Yes, it is. They're still side by side. Going into turn number 5. Through 6. Oh! Lucas spun them mid-corner. And the EX3 was caught up in the incident.
Yeah,
He is missing a front wing end plate now in the Haas. But I do think that was just a bit of a kerfuffle between Tracer and Lucas. EX3 just caught himself up in the kerfuffle. Wrong place, wrong time in the Haas. He has dropped 5 seconds from these two now. Lucas falling back a bit from Tracer. I wonder if he does have a bit of damage, you know. I did think I saw a bit of debris. The gap is 9 tenths. Does Lucas come into the pit lane? The answer is no. He stays out, EX3. There we go. He's not had a good time. He is in the pits. So he's on the mediums. What tyre does he go on to?
Would he go hard for the end of the race?
He has opted for the hard tyres. He's not changed his front wing! EX3 pitting to change his front wing, and the mechanics in the pit lane haven't done that. That is disaster for the Haas. It's always EX3. It always happens to him. And EX3 in the voice chat right now, I can see. I don't think he will be happy. I don't think he is happy. That is disaster for him and his championship chase. Lucas, he feels now that he will gain a good amount of points. What can Lucas do? Down into 14. Where can he put his car? DRS is enabled. BP in the room pits. He was on soft tyres. Lucas, would he make a move into turn 1? The answer is no. BP in the room. Softs to hards. I assume that will be to the end of the race. He had a 3-second lead upon entering the pit lane. Varun.
Mediums to mediums.
Also in the pits. Mediums to mediums. That is interesting.
If I can.
I hope what you said was right.
Yep, mediums to mediums to mediums.
That is interesting for him. EX3 has found his way back into the pit lane. You might find he might box for another set of mediums or another set of new hards. The front wing is ready for him this time. He does box on to mediums. I assume that is a new set. As he exits the pit lane now, that has completely wrecked his race. He's behind Cal now. EX3, what has happened to you there? Not very good, but he's back in the race now with his car as it should be. Lucas and Track Tracer still battling it out up top. The gap is 3/10. Don't forget, Track Tracer is on hard tyres. Lucas is on mediums. DRS open for Lucas. And he's gaining, he's going to put out to the inside. And he's going to take the lead of the race. Going into turn one. Ooh!
I think there was slight contact there.
Getting a bit... Yeah, I was going to say. Pushing Track Tracer maybe a bit off on the exit there. Track Tracer has DRS to get back past. And he will retake the lead. Happy man. Into the pits. He's gone soft to soft. Very interesting. For the Haas, these two up front still fighting it out. DRS open for Lucas. He's 5/10 behind. How much would he gain down the straight? It's about a tenth and a half. Maybe even 2/10 down that short straight there.
Cal comes into the box again.
Yeah, Cal back into the pits. Soft to mediums for player.
Still haven't fixed it.
These two, well, no, I did, but my software is saying no. 3/10, 4/10, 5/10. Luke's made a mistake out of the pit, out of turn 14. I mistakenly said the pit lane there because that is what a place where Lucas is going. On the mediums on lap 10, Lucas finds himself in the pit lane, going on to mediums. Is that a bit too early? He's gone mediums to mediums. So I think this race definitely is a two-stop race then. BP in the room goes past. With the lapped Upton. So what will the gap be between Lucas and BP? Looks like it's about 3.7 seconds. So it's about 7/10 gain through the pit stops for the kick Sauber. But I think Lucas on fresher tyres will be gaining some of that back. It's down to Track Tracer. He's on hard tyres, so you'll probably find Cal with a penalty. You'll probably find he'll go a bit longer in this race, unless he wants to protect any sort of undercut, really.
Thing is, though, what tyre will Fraser eventually get onto when he gets boxes? Will he do a one-stop going for the soft or mediums?
It depends how far he goes. If the softs last around 8 laps, I reckon he's going to easily get to 15. And by that time, he'll probably be good to maybe stretch mediums. Unless you go lap 16, lap 17, I don't know how long them hard tyres will last.
But he's got to be careful now because BP is gaining 18.5, 18.4 eventually.
Yeah.
He is gaining. The fresh of hards are benefiting the kick in this situation.
Is indeed 18.9 is the gap between Trash Racer and BP. Now 18.8. So the gap is going down just about. .7, so it's staying around the same. It's decreasing ever so slightly, but I don't think it's a rate that Track Tracer should be overly worried about. Lap 11 out of 29 now in this race.
But Lucas is gaining on BP now with their fresher mediums.
Yeah, indeed, the gap is 1.7 now between him and the kick.
1.4, 1.3, 1.2. He is about to be in DRS range, which...
Yeah, he might be. 1.07. Surely he's going to be pushing it.
He's on
Yeah, he
DRS?
will get DRS. Lucas will be getting DRS down the main straight. And this is going to be really interesting. Lucas, fastest lap, 8th, 1:30.2. He's gaining, he's gaining, he's gaining. He's not gaining enough. But he's now ultra close. 3/10 is the gap. Lucas, DRS open. Up into turn number 4. It's the outside for the McLaren. The kit keeps it on the inside.
There is contact.
There's collisions, there's contact. And there was a bit of beef between these two last race. And I think that's carrying over. Which is a shame to see. It shouldn't be. We should be having a fresh start race to race. But Lucas is just going to mean, it just means McLaren's just going to have to be more careful now. Is he going to make a move? No.
He wants the DRS down the main straight. He wants to go for it down and keep the position.
Indeed, but you can immediately see how much more careful he's being after that collision up at turn 4. They did have a collision in China last week through turn 3, and that caused a chain of events between them two. But look how much the McLaren is gaining. It's just insane. Track Racer is extending his lead as BP pretty much pulls over and lets the McLaren past.
Will he try to fight back into turn 4 now?
He might do. He will have DRS. It's enabled. Will he go for a dive? Will he go for a dart?
Too far back.
No, he is being sensible up into turn 4.
There's a yellow flag for Upton.
Upton has spun round. Cal has another 3-second time penalty as Upton spins again.
I believe he's using no TC this race in his first race or in F124, I believe.
No, I think he's done a few other races. Not here though. So it is his first race here on this game.
Oh, and he spins again.
Yellow flag is out.
Not having a very good race, is he?
No. No. But P8 equals points, so I'll keep going if I were him. Now Lucas is ahead of BP. The gap at the front is going down.
Massively as well. It was 19 at the start of the lap. It was now 17.7.
It is, I think, as well. This is sort of inspiring BP to keep up the pace as well. He's got DRS, so he is gaining on track tracer as well. He is enjoying the DRS.
He is losing time though in the corners though, BP. Losing a lot of time. In the first corner he lost 4/10, I believe.
Lucas chasing the lead. Track tracer out in front on them hard tyres. He's going to have to make a call soon. Is he going to do a 1 or 2 stop?
I believe he has to go 1 now.
Yeah, it's too late to go for a 2, probably, you'd assume, anyway. Like BP, he's on the hards. Is he going to the end? Lucas has to be on a 2 stop because he's gone medium to medium, so he will. That's probably why he's pushing the absolute life out of the tyres. But BP has DRS, so he keeps within that distance quite well. It's a yellow flag, and that is for Upton.
And that's a safety car!
Safety car, because Upton has crashed. Track Tracer has just missed the pits. And he
Wow.
does. He overtakes the safety car on pit exit. So the field doesn't get bunched up before he pits, which is extremely smart. Lucas comes into the pits, I assume, for hards. BP probably comes into the pits for, I assume, mediums. But Track Tracer, super smart play, overtaking the safety car at the last moment. So he didn't have to wait and probably lose the track position. BP's ahead of Lucas. Lucas
Wow.
has the 7.4 second pit stop. I assume he changed his front wing, so maybe he's that quick without a fully functioning front wing.
Get a bit tense between the Williams and Ferrari. So that Williams is holding up the Ferrari. Bit funny.
So, Track Tracer. Whoa! Pushing Cal. Cal is going slowly. I don't know if that's purposeful to maybe hold the Ferrari up as long as he can. The Ferrari overtakes the Williams into the pits. Cal gets a 10-second
penalty.
time penalty. So he's up to 16 seconds now, his player. Track Tracer into the pits. He will be going on mediums and a new front wing. So BP, I think, will stay second. Lucas will stay third. Track Tracer hasn't got anything to worry about. BP, right. This is interesting. Lucas, hards. BP, softs. Track Tracer, mediums. The top three have chosen 3 different compounds of tyres, and I think it is the mediums that is the best choice at this stage. Followed by the hards. I don't think the softs will get to the end.
We shall see, though. Never know.
14 laps on softs is an interesting one. Track Tracer is now up to the safety car. BP in the room. He is in the room. He is in P2. He did start on pole, remember, so he has dropped a place. Lucas now down to third.
The Hasses are changing positions, apparently. I saw both of them change positions, I believe.
So Happy Man now ahead of EX3. Which is an interesting call. It's EX3 now ahead of Happy Man. Happy Man going off the track to allow his teammate to overtake.
Would you say that is allowed?
There's nothing in the rules that says it's not. BP's in the pits.
Change it to the mediums, maybe?
Maybe he's realised the softs aren't going to do it.
But that would affect him with position.
He's gone on to the mediums.
Comes back out P4.
He will indeed come out P4.
Which bumps up Varun into a podium spot.
It does. EX3 too far behind to make any change into the order, so BP will rejoin in 4th.
As we are speaking about tyres, the Tracer and BP are the only ones on mediums. Everyone else is on hards, which are fresh.
Yeah, I mean,
Very questionable
mediums,
stuff.
you will have to semi-nurture their mediums to the end. The hards you can probably just push and get away with it. They're probably, all they're waiting on now probably is Cal and Upton, who may get here, may not.
Defo may stay up for another lap though, the safety car. So we still have to wait for the Hasses.
Will Happy Man catch up? Happy Man is much slower than the X3 was behind the safety car. X3 pushed a bit more to get to the back of the field, but we will be going around again. Upton, I believe, is lapped. So
Yeah,
he is ahead of Cal.
but Taylor's ahead of him on the timings.
Yeah, because Cal has lapped him and is approaching him once again. So for Upton after the safety car, he might have to move over and get lapped twice by the entire field. Which, take that as you want. It is Track Tracer in the lead. Track Tracer in the lead. Now let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship and how the order might be affected. EX3 and Lucas with a 20-point difference up at the top. Lucas currently P2, EX3 currently P5, so Lucas getting 18, EX3 getting 8. That's a 10-point difference. Lucas will gain 10 points on the EX3 as it stands, and that will leave a 10-point gap between them both after this race if it stays like this.
Getting very tight up there now.
Track Racer as well, I'm sure, will fire himself up the order. Safety car is coming in this lap. As Cal and Upton have caught the field. Upton
Finally.
makes way for Cal. So he has been lapped twice now by the entire field. Well, no, he's been lapped once by the entire field, I think.
It's been lapped once.
Once, not twice. That is a lie. As Track Racer, it's his call when he and the other drivers go, and I think that is now. Oh! Or was it?
No.
Here we go.
It goes now.
We are away. Lucas trying to get in the slipstream. Happy Man and Cal fighting. Back there it is clean for Track Racer.
Wow.
It is BP in the room and Varun fighting behind. BP in the room is past Varun, who is now down into P4. Cal got past Happy Man. Cal is now in P6. Happy Man down to P7. But that battle behind is still continuing. On the inside, Happy Man doesn't get the move done. I think we'll have to keep behind Cal. Upton has got his way past Cal and Happy Man, but he's lapped, so the game actually goes to him. It still says it's a safety car on my telemetry screen.
Which is a lie.
Which is a lie. My game is still saying there's a safety car. There isn't, I can confirm. So,
Contact between X3 and Cal.
yeah, the game doing its things there. Lucas and Track Tracer are seconds between them. And it might just be the tyres that do it for both of the drivers. Lucas on hards. Track and BP on the medium. It might come to Lucas towards the end of the race.
We shall see.
Shall see indeed. Half a second just above between Lucas and BP. Blue flags, I assume that's for Upton. DRS enabled. Down into the first corner.
Seems like the Tracer's just escaped the DRS of the McLaren.
He has, which means BP will get DRS and the McLaren won't down this straight. Will that make a difference? Doesn't look like it will. BP right! Oh, bit of contact between these two. Varun and the X3 fighting it out. Varun victorious in that one. Cal in the Williams right on the back as well.
And he goes
Cal on the
I
inside
mean,
of the X3.
contact.
The X3 went a bit deep. There was contact.
Does Cal want to be fighting though with a 16-second penalty, I believe, is it?
Yeah, doesn't want to get into trouble. It's 19.
Is it? No way, it's 19.
Yeah, it's 19.
Oh gosh. He's the only one with a penalty, with penalties as well. So, wow. Gaining on the ass.
Yeah, Varun, sorry, has used all of his battery. Should make
Already?
easy past for X3, surely.
How's he used all his battery in one lap?
Yeah, easy pass for X3. He's got the move done there. Cal on the inside of Varun. Gets the move done. 19 seconds ain't stopping him from having a party. BP is past Lucas. We totally missed that earlier.
Oh, yeah, shoot. We did miss that.
Varun and Cal. Cal ahead of Varun. Varun probably angry about that now. 19 seconds Cal has in penalty, so it's almost now a waste of time for Varun being stuck behind him. Will he be wanting to have...
In other news, Upton has crashed again.
Yeah, Upton is round. This is a safety car. Upton causing safety car number 2, and this is really interesting. If you're Lucas, especially, what do? You'd surely see what Trap BP do first. Trap Tracer. I would not like to be in your position. I would not like to be in this position as a whole.
Does he box?
Trat goes in.
BP does not.
That is bold
does.
from the kick. EX3
does.
Comes into the pit lane. Cal Varun. Cal Varun. Happy man. Upton. Oh, Varun.
Oh, no,
oh. Bit unsure.
Last minute decisions.
It was the last minute decision, and I tell you what, I reckon BP's made a mistake. I think he was expecting most people to stay out.
May I just say, the Tracers went from medium to medium.
Yeah, I would go medium in this position, probably.
I
find the option. Lucas though has gone soft. EX3, Varun, Happy Man, Cal, soft. Upton, medium. Upton needs all the grip he needs in the world. Upton needs all the grip in the world. I'm surprised he's not gone on the softs.
I believe the best tyres now are softs, to be honest. 8 laps now.
Probably will be 6 at the end of the safety car.
I reckon BP and Tracer made a mistake there. Softs are the way to go now.
I do think BP definitely did, because he's got old tyres. I think You're better off having new mediums than old.
More grip. Better different. We shall find out though when we inevitably get back racing, and when will that be? We don't know. In other news, Cal has used 10 seconds of his penalties. He has only got 9 now.
Fair play to him.
Just thought I'll bring that up as we have a safety car right now.
So it is BP in the lead of this race. They're all now behind the safety car. What are these two doing? Well, obviously, Cal can't get past Upton. So he's got to be patient. So yeah, Cal down to just 9 seconds of penalties. Are we going this lap? We are. BP, when will we go? That is the question.
Let's see how now tyres will come into play. Let's see if he's made a mistake or it's helped him.
Indeed, the safety car is in the pit lane. It's up to him when he goes, and that is now. The grid have their foot to the floor. Track Racer is right with BP. Track Racer, there's a bit of contact on the inside though. The Ferrari. Is he going to make a move? Is he going to make a lunge on the inside? It looks like he does. BP on the inside of 2 now. Gets a 3-second time penalty. Lucas now trying to barge his way past in the McLaren. Will BP go for a move on Trat? No. But Lucas will get past BP, who makes a mistake up at 4.
Wow.
So Lucas on the soft tyres with 6 laps to go could probably give it a bit of welly. EX3 right on the back of BP. BP's lost another position. The mediums are really not working out. Lucas right on the back of Track Racer. Full throttle. DRS not open yet, of course. BP and EX3 still fighting. BP on the outside of EX3. He has to concede the place. Varun now interested.
There was contact between Haas and Kick as well.
EX3 though, he knows if Lucas takes the lead of this race, he's got to finish as high as he possibly can.
Varun now on BP.
BP is absolutely falling apart.
What?
Kicks down to 5th. DRS enabled. Up at the front. Lucas. Is he going to make a move? On the outside of turn 1. Is he going to make a switch back? It looks like he will. He'll have the outside for turn 2. He gives Tratracer just enough space, and he is past though. And Lucas, has DRS, and he will drift off away into the lead. Happy Man is now past BP. BP's having a nightmare. Cal is wanting a go. The ghosted Upton is past the kick. What has happened? The kick nearly spins.
Upton makes an overtake in his world.
Upton is still last, but he has made an overtake by going through. He is, I suppose, just been a ghost all race, hasn't he?
Yeah.
His spirits are the only thing that's left on track. That's what's driving him, not actually himself. That's why he's so slow.
Wow.
As yet, Upton. Oh! BP
Ow!
is
Oh my God.
safety car.
What happened?
Safety car. BP spun.
Oh. Such a good race as well.
He's gone. Tracer's definitely got to pit here. Lucas, what are you going to do? This is make or break. You have stayed out. Trat has that as well.
Staying out. EX3 boxes.
EX3, Varun, Happy Man.
Cal stays out.
Yeah, no, he does not.
No, Cal comes in. Very slowly.
So, Lucas and Trat. Brave. EX3's getting a new front wing. That probably inspired a pit stop. Varun is ahead of EX3 now. Happy Man had to wait for EX3 being maybe selfish at 1.6 second pit stop.
Wow.
For the Haas. That, at least that is what the graphic is saying.
Happy Man on a new set of mediums, apparently. Not a very good call.
So everyone, I would hope, is on the softs.
No. No, everyone is.
Trat stayed out on medium, sorry. Cal stayed out on mediums. Happy Man boxed for the mediums.
Maybe had no new sets of softs. Maybe this is his freshest set.
Maybe. Lucas 4 laps older than softs.
Same age as Tracer. Tyres. And Upton has finally overtaken BP.
Tracer says, I don't understand how you can crash on F124 in Bahrain. And I think that is directed to Upton.
He did also add how is he racing due to certain reasons.
BP, it was looking good for him. It's not anymore. That is a waste of his Saturday evening. Not very good for him, but you know.
He did complete 75%, didn't he?
Yeah, so BP will be classified in P8. So BP will also get a point, actually. That is, well, no. BP will also get 4 points.
So it's not all went to waste then?
No, not really. 4 points is better than none.
Sounds like my F1 career.
While we are in this safety car, if you are someone that is randomly watching this and isn't a part of the league, do get involved. And I beg you. You don't have a choice, so if you do,
You'll come round your house.
if you do want to join ICR, the link is in the stream description below. I'll be nice. I will also put it in the live stream comments.
Just to stand out more.
We only have one viewer, so I don't know who that is.
Probably me, to be honest. I'm watching the stream at the same time. Make sure I'm talking correctly. Will safety car be in this lap? Probably will have to
The
be.
answer is
Most likely.
yes. We will have 2 laps. Cal's got past the X3. No, he's not. Varun will cling on to the final podium position, probably for his life.
4 now.
Lucas will still have the advantage over Tracer, because he's on the soft, Tracer is on the mediums. And most of that time has been under safety car, so it probably won't be too warm, to be honest. When will Lucas go? He's already gone.
Now.
Pretty risky, because the safety car wasn't already in the pit lane. But it is now. Just in time. That was... Oh, Tracer on the inside! The Ferrari!
Go for it.
Into turbo, has gone for it on the penultimate lap. The lead has changed. EX3 up into P3. Varun's fallen down to 6th.
He does great on the straight, I saw.
Lucas will want this race win because EX3 is right behind him. There is still a championship fight between the McLaren and the Haas. It is their race to win. It's either £30 or £15. Who wants an extra £15? Who wants to be greedy? Who wants to go and get as many points as they possibly can? Lucas getting a bit squirrely out of there.
Something did happen on the start though, as the Haas of EX3 is 2 seconds behind the McLaren. Very weird.
It is indeed. We'll keep an eye on that gap, actually. Lucas still not past Tracer. And DRS will be enabled for the final lap, but it won't be until the straights up until turn 4. We won't have the main straight in use for DRS, so I wonder when it's best for Lucas to overtake. He will probably be thinking the exact same thing as well. What's interesting, Trat is low on ERS, I think. Trat doesn't have as much ERS as Lucas does. Lucas is deploying, he was at least. Is Lucas going to go for it?
He's thinking of it.
He's thinking about it, but he stayed behind enough so he gets DRS. And he's right alongside the Ferrari. Has he played this smart? DRS enabled. ERS on the max. DRS alongside into turn 4. It's going to be the outside for McLaren if it's going to be anything. On the outside, will he make it stick? On the inside for 5, outside for 6. Tracer keeping it in there. Lucas also keeping it in there. They've got to play careful. EX3 is gaining. He'll be watching on. The Ferrari, he goes deep. There's a bit of contact. This is the final lap of the race into turn 9. They're still battling it out. Lucas with a switchback. At least that's what he attempts. DRS open again. ERS enabled. He's not got DRS open. No one has DRS. They must have crossed the detection at the same point. That's a huge dive from the McLaren, which gives him the race lead. EX3 is right on the back of these two now, and it's now a 3-way battle for the lead into the final 3 corners of the race. EX3 will be fancying his chances for P2 here. Lucas, by the looks of it, will go on and win the race. And it is EX3 getting P2. Tracer will not be very happy at all, but Lucas, he will. It was a dive bomb. We'll have to review the footage to see how it was. He wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. The 5th round goes to McLaren. Tracer has DNF'd. Apparently, that would be fine. Happy Man that says he gets P3. He will get P4. Varun, Cal, and Upton to cross the line. I think with Tracer that happens because when you leave after you cross the line, it gets you DNF'd. He will be reinstated to P3. EX3 gets driver of the day.
In F1's world.
Here is the podium. Lucas stands on the top for now. Champagne sprayed. Whew! I didn't know an 8-car race
Would be so
could
exciting.
be so intense. Imagine if we had 20 drivers on this grid.
Imagine.
It would
One-
be insane. But let's... Oh.
Mm.
We don't even get to look at the results, which means I can't go through Race Director. So I won't get any official results, unfortunately, but I'll fix that. We're now on the post-race screen, and all I have now to say is, if you were here watching this, then thank you. And next week is round number 6. And that will be taking place in Netherlands, the Dutch Grand Prix is where we'll be heading off to next. But in the meantime, au revoir!